Alright, we're good. Okie dokie. Let's maybe just go a little bit quieter on both fronts. And we are starting off with the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, a free game on Steam, a kind of point and click detective type visual novel type game. Saw it somewhere, I think on Reddit maybe a couple weeks back when I was just looking for new games after finishing. I knew I was getting close to finishing Police Knots and was looking for something kind of in a similar vein, a little more of the visual novel adventure style game to replace it. And here we are. I have not played this before. Didn't really look into it much. I know it's about maybe a 2.5, 3 hour game. Let's see here. Alright. Phew, made it on the train 15 minutes ahead of schedule. So far so good for my first day on the job. Oh, I totally forgot my name tag isn't ready yet. I should make one. I'll just sign my name here. Let's be, Rufus. Oh yeah. Hope passengers can read my scribble. Alright, Rufus. Dining car. What are we on, a train, huh? Uh-oh, am I nervous? Is this first day on the job jitters? Working the train's dining car can't be so bad. Come on, Rufus, shake it off. Slap. Rufus, did I just see you hitting yourself? I'm a Mr. Conductor, sir. How are you doing this morning? Oh, quite alright myself, though feeling a little bittersweet. Is that because you're a sweetie? Is everything alright? Yeah, let's go. Is everything alright? Well, truth be told, not really. Last day's my last day as conductor. I'm retiring after 32 wonderful years. Time for me and the Mirage Express to say goodbye to one another. So this must be the Mirage Express we're on here. Oh, congratulations on retirement. Thank you. My wife is very excited about it. She's already got our plane tickets to Spagonia lot. Spagonia. Our shower has been on the fritz, so I'm excited to use the hotels. I can see why his wife's excited. Enough of my quibbles. Today is your first day working the dining car. Here's the menu for today. Menu added to your inventory. Okay. Chili dog, ramen, chicken cordon bleu. Chili dog, ramen, chicken cordon bleu. Okay. Yep, can open the inventory anytime. Alright, let's just do it. Yep, okay. Why do you look so nervous? All we have on the train is a microwave. Though I'm sure a little quiz is in order. Alright, chili dog, ramen, chicken cordon bleu. Ding, ding, ding. Glad you can read the menu. Okay. A little about the vessel. This is a state-of-the-art high-speed smart train with all the latest gadgets. The train can really handle anything you throw at it. We've had a lot of adventures together, me and this train. It's not easy to leave. Rufus, after 32 years, I don't blame him for being wistful. This train is exclusively used for events. It's not a passenger train. I remember that from the interview. What's the event today? A murder mystery party. Nothing better than some thrills to end my tenure as conductor. Guess we'll be funneled here to the dining car as a home base, so to speak. I'll be with you to gather tickets, but after that you'll be on your own. So I'll need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood? I'll make you proud, sir. Glad this old man can rest easy. Doors to the Mirage Express are opening. All aboard. She got a cupcake in her head? Wow, this train is incredible. What fascinating tech. Oh, Tails. Cool. Alright. Vector, you're right, Tails. I can get used to staying on a train like this. Amy, what did y'all expect? You know I always go all out for my birthday party. Rouge. Or is it Rogue? This train's as elegant as you are, Amy. Can't promise I won't take anything, though. Knuckles, calm down there, Rouge? It's gotta be Rouge. Did I not just catch you stealing from the train station gift shop? Rouge, it was a pen, knucklehead. Who's gonna miss a teeny tiny pen? What cast of characters am I stuck with? Get a hold of yourself, Rufus. You're sweating through your uniform. Sonic, hey pal, can I get one of those chili dogs? Arg, of course, sir. Radio, friend. Well, aren't you friendly? Says Sonic. Why can't I be more normal for 1 second, huh? Amy, Sonic, wait until I announce everyone's role to get food. Sonic, sorry about that, birthday girl. Conductor, I'll be coming around to collect everyone's tickets. Please have them out and ready. Conductor, you'll join me, Rufus, won't you? Just click on whoever you'd like to talk with, and we'll collect their ticket. Oh, okay, got it. Alright, let's get the ticket from... Howdy, could I please get your ticket? Says the conductor. I think that's a ticket. But I really don't want to argue with this guy. Everything looks good, says the conductor. Thank you. Seems the conductor doesn't want to argue either. Knuckles. Can I get your ticket, youngin? Right here, sir, says Tails. Rufus, thank you. May I offer you any of the snacks we have on board? Tails, no thank you. When I travel, I always pack my own sparkle gelatin. It's a sparkly jelly that can melt any jaded heart. Huh. Rufus, no way, I brought my own sparkle gelatin with me too. It's my first day and I was a little nervous. Tails, don't be nervous. You're doing great so far. We're sparkle gelatin buddies. What the heck? Haha, absolutely. If you need anything, just let us know. Thank goodness someone on this train is normal. Ticket, please. Thank you kindly. I would have someone as renowned as yourself aboard. That's my new conductor voice. Rufus, question mark. Sonic, don't worry about it. I just like helping. Conductor, when Eggman took over, I truly feared the worst, but my kids swore you would swoop in eventually, and you did. Can't offer much other than my sincere gratitude. Sonic, don't sweat a thing. I'm glad you and your family are safe. Wait a second, is he the Sonic? The Sonic the Hedgehog? I promise you an excellent stay on our train, Sonic. Have fun now. Yes, have fun now. Sonic, will do, thanks. Hope you enjoy your stay. Thanks for showing the ticket. SBO. Absolutely, I appreciate it. Calmness about him. Something about his presence put me at ease. You consider me calming? He's looking right at me. I study ninjutsu. I believe one can communicate through subconscious. Rufus, whoa, ninjutsu. That sounds like a lot of difficult training. Sounds like a fun ability in Magic the Gathering, but whatever. Can you cling onto walls? Asked the conductor. Cling onto walls? What kind of question is that? SBO, I most certainly can. The conductor looks a bit too smug at that answer. Huh. Can I get your ticket? Yeah, of course. As a gentleman of upstanding morals, I'd love to show you my ticket. Seems to be avoiding eye contact. Something I missed, sir? I seem to have misplaced my ticket. Could you speak up? I couldn't quite hear you. I misplaced my ticket. I don't know where it is. It's not hiding his embarrassment very well. Don't you worry. We'll take a look around for you and see if it turns up. Oh, that would be awesome. Thanks a million. Seems as though we should keep our eyes peeled for his ticket. What is this? Rufus, those are for your guests, you know. Train, be sure Rufus only gets one of those if they ask. Arm, ... Did the arm just get a knot? The train conductor wants me to have the whole plate. Good try, young buck. The train and I have worked together a long time. You'll have to work harder than that to get what you want. Drat, those snacks look really tasty too. Alright, so... Could I please get the birthday girl's ticket? Why, certainly. Thank you, miss, and thank you for choosing our fine train for your birthday festivities. Well, the birthday discount certainly helped. I'm not doing that voice. I don't know how to do a chick voice. Rufus, who doesn't love a good bargain? And our murder mystery train just sounds so exciting. It's right up my alley. Who doesn't love a good thrill? Amy, you see, I'm a girl who loves a good true crime podcast. Wow, that's really unique. Maybe we should leave her to have fun. Yeah. Before we move along, for you, miss. Oh, how fun, thank you. Where do I use this? Is that like the key to the city type thing? That unlocks any door in the train. Happy birthday. The birthday girl gets the birthday key. It's practically tradition. Amy, very useful. We'll use this wisely. Thank you. Shadow, here. Just doesn't even get asked. Thank you, everything is in order. Seems concerned about something. Is there anything we can help you with? Do you sell gift bags here? Oh no, sadly, but I have a plastic grocery bag in the back I can get for you. That stare burr so cold. Rufus, you're shivering. Do you need me to fetch your jacket? Haha, no, I'm good. Huh, okay. I have your ticket, please. Thank you very much. On top of it, I see. A princess such as myself must always be punctual. Princess? Did she just say princess? If you don't mind me asking, are you visiting from somewhere? Okay, her name's Blaze. A separate dimension, actually. Separate? What? Blaze, just here for Amy's birthday, then I'll hop back to my own dimension. I quite prefer the birthday cake from this world more than my own, so I admit I'm a bit excited. Oh, you don't say. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay, princess. Should I bow? Do I bow before a princess? What are you doing? Please get up. Why can I not win with this group? Alright, last person here. Roosh. Well, hello, you two. What can I do for you? Good morning, ma'am. Can we get your ticket? My. How forward? Let me fetch it for you. Come back if you need anything else, you hear? Wow, she's so polite. Very easy to talk to as well. Conductor, ma'am, I saw you sneak that $20 bill out of my pocket. Whoa. Gonna have to kindly ask for that back. Uh-oh. Oh, this was yours? Must have slipped out. Here you go. Alright. May not actually be the best at judging character. Okay. I already did him, didn't I? Believe I did everybody. Are we supposed to find anything yet? We're still looking. Keep me posted, kid. What else do you need? Sorry, sir, is not everything to your liking? I just expected a bit more from a train, so state of the art. You don't even have drinks listed. It's not wrong, but I'm still offended somehow. We offer water, coffee, and Chaos Cola as well, sir. I'll take you up on the coffee soon. It's just the beans and a spoon, though. Can't get a read on this guy. Please excuse me, darling. Just need to freshen up before the party begins. Oh, this is all delectable, but sadly we'll have to pass. To get hungry later, we'll have the microwave warmed up for you. Maybe we shouldn't tell the customers that, right? I'm not really sure. Ooh. Welcome aboard the Mirage Express. Okay. Really not interested, or he doesn't know how to read. Chicken cordon bleu does sound good, though. Well, that answers that. What a beautiful train. I feel completely at ease. The menu, sir? I don't like reading things from strangers. Oh, fair enough. I was supposed to get Amy a cake. What am I gonna do? Good luck with that. Can I get your order? I'll be back for that chili dog. For heroes such as yourself, it'll be on the house. Appreciate that. I kind of forgot my wallet at home. Then how is he gonna buy the chili dog earlier? I mean, I wonder what cake topper Sonic picked out for me. I bet it's a good one. Can I take your order? No thanks, I'm saving room for my birthday cake. Oh, did someone bring a cake for you? Yes, that was Sonic's job. Uh-oh. Funny, Sonic looks awfully nervous all of a sudden. Sonic, why did you turn to look at the wall? Sonic? Uh-oh. What else do you need, says Shadow. Can I take your order? Only 3 items on the menu. Uh-oh, this is the same. Do not need to bow every time you see me. Sorry, can I take your order? Saving myself for cake, thank you. Our instant ramen doesn't disappoint, I'm quite sure. Huh. Well... Rufus, those are 4 guests. Well... What, SBO, this train is exquisite. I'm enjoying my time already. Can I take your order? I would order one of each, but I'm here for the party. I'll eat when everyone else does. What excellent principles. Plus I had a snack right before this. Oh. Huh. I mean, what else? Ah. What's sticking out of the napkin holder? Here we go. Hey, say, wasn't someone looking for their ticket? Isn't that like the crumpled up one Knuckles had? Let's be sure to return this to the rightful owner. Let's make sure no one uses their ticket as a napkin. Yeah, right. Lost ticket added to your inventory. Let's go back to this guy. Find anything else? Find anything yet? Well, we just might have what you need. Rufus, why don't you show our friend here what we picked up? There it is. That's my ticket. Thanks so much to you both. I was really worried you'd kick me out and I'd miss the murder mystery. All the Rufus here would have their hands full kicking you out. You're right. I wouldn't leave without a fight. Ha ha ha. Wait, who made me both microwave expert and security guard? Vector, you're both alright in my book. Thanks again for the assist. Of course, just let us know if you need anything else. Okay, everyone, time for me to read out everyone's roles for the murder mystery. And that's my cue to leave. I must prepare the driver's compartment for her departure. Ah, the conductor's car. You remember our promise, yeah? You'll do everything in your power to make sure our guests have a safe and enjoyable time on the Mirage Express. Absolutely, you can count on me. To be honest, this group seems plenty capable on their own. And trained. Assist Rufus if they need any help, won't you? That's all I need to hear. You have my trust. Nothing more heartwarming than a conductor and his train. Excellent, I'll be off. I must take my leave, everyone. Please have a phenomenal time. And don't worry about mucking up the place either. This train is state-of-the-art and has systems for dealing with that. For everything else, please talk to Rufus here if you need anything. Sounds good. Absolutely. Will do. Goodbye now. I like that guy. Thank you all for following the outfit guide I sent you. You all look amazing. Trust you all read your lore cards as well, said Amy. Rufus, lore cards, that must be the details of their motivations. Suppose it makes sense. Lore cards aren't read out loud, otherwise people would know the murderer's intentions. Amy, now onto the nitty-gritty. For the murder mystery game, one of you will be murdered and the rest suspects. Everyone has assigned roles for characters they will be playing. Participation is required, for it is my birthday. Of course, says Tails. Sonic says, birthday girl makes the rules. Sonic, you're our ship captain and you'll be stationed in the conductor car, says Amy. Naturally, that's where the captain would go, says Sonic. Amy says, Tails, you are the detective. You'll be here in the dining car. Ah, that makes sense, based on what he's wearing. Indubitably, says Tails. Knuckles, you're the sheriff around these parts. We'll find you in the saloon, said Amy. Knuckles, got it. Amy Rouge, you're a business tycoon, and Blaze, you're a titan of industry. Both in the casino. What's the difference, says Blaze. There is none, says Amy. Blaze, ... Rouge, sounds fun. Amy says, Vector, you're the butcher, and SPO the poet, both found in the library. Hear that, SPO? We get to hang out together. And do what? Read, says SPO. Maybe we can make a tower of books or something, said Vector. Amy says, Shadow is the locksmith, hang out in the lounge. Said Shadow. Amy, and last but not least, me, the journalist reporter. I'll be moseying around with everyone. Did you get all that? Said Amy. Yeah, I think we got it. I was listening in. Hope that's okay. More than all right. You can help ensure everyone's following their rules. Oh, that reminds me. I have a map for each of you. Oh. Okay. Everyone's station is marked on this map as well. How convenient. That's good. Okay. Map added to inventory. The rules of the game are as follows. There is a murderer amongst you all. The murderer can kill a single participant however they choose, but you must physically be present with the victim for it to count. Everyone else must collect evidence through the train and use it to interrogate fellow passengers to figure out who done it. Murderer will lie to get out of being accused, so inspect everything you can, find clues, and interrogate. I'll set a timer for 1 hour so everyone can mingle, and the murderer can do their thing. Is everyone ready? Sounds like everyone's excited. Everyone to your stations, says Amy. This is so exciting, says Amy. A mystery is unfolding right under our very noses. How thrilling, I have goosebumps. Same, isn't it awesome? Shouldn't you two be out there mingling with everyone, says Rufus. Amy, well, actually the detective and the journalist can't be the murderer. Oh. So we're stuck here for an hour before going out and scoping the place. This way there's always a neutral party. Makes sense to me. Seems as though Amy is more excited about deciphering the mystery anyways. Tails, what do you think everyone's doing? Probably inspecting their stations and talking amongst one another. Everyone has roles to play, so they must be exploring their characters. Rufus, do you know what their character motivations are, Amy? Amy, no, the lore cards are confidential. No one knows but the person who received them. Tails, my backstory is that I was best friends with a flicky that decided to join the evil Dr. Eggman, kickstarting my desire for justice in the world. Okay. I mean, my lore is that I'm a nosy person turned journalist. Rufus, not gonna lie, this kind of sounds fun. Wish I wasn't stuck on microwave duty. Whoa. What's going on? The train started moving. What? Why is that such a big deal? It's so fast, grab onto something. What is going on? Tails, I'm slipping. Hold on, said Amy. I can't, says Tails. Rufus, no! What's going on? You're both awake, says Amy. Rufus, yeah? Seems the train has slowed down considerably. Is everyone alright? Yeah, my head's spinning a bit, but I'm okay, says Tails. Seems we've been knocked into the dining car's closet. Oh, okay. The train can reach such incredible speeds. Getting our money's worth with this experience, that's for sure, says Amy. Is this actually intended? It's my first day, so I'm really not sure. Not really sure. Don't recall them warning me about this in the interview. We should go check on the others. Rufus, could you get the door? Of course. It seems the door is blocked. I don't think it's budging. Let me give that fallen shelf a whack with your Pico hammer. Let's find another way out. I'll start looking for clues, says Amy. I'll search over here. I know Amy, she's hiding something, says Tails. Huh. Suppose she did wake up before us. Something could have happened. Listen, I know I'm the detective here, but all the best detectives had sidekicks. I'm gonna need your help, says Tails. Let's gather clues on why Amy's acting this way and interrogate her about it. Check out everything you can around this closet, then we'll show it to Amy to uncover the full situation. Gather evidence and interrogate. Got it. Okay. I need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood? Understood. You can count on me, Tails. Oh, right. Wants to make sure Tails is having a good time, so of course he's gonna be Tails' sidekick. Makes sense. I won't turn evil like your ex-Flicky companion did. Happy to hear it. Now let's get searching. Shelf blocking our exit, currently not budging. Hey Rufus, look closely at this. Ooh. Wonder how this side of the shelf got smashed. Interesting. There's nothing the shelf could have fallen into, and I'm sure this damage wasn't here before. The train has too much upkeep. I feel like this is important. We should log it, says Tails. Okay. Crack on shelf added to your inventory. The wet floor sign, keeping people alert and safe. Once I slipped on some spilled juice at the grocery store, no wet floor sign at all, says Tails. Luckily Sonic was there to catch me. Rufus, wow, Sonic really is as fast as I say. But he was going so fast he also slipped on the juice. We slid into an older gentleman's shopping cart. Well, it's the thought that counts, I suppose. What do you think, Tails? Want me to cook any of this for you? When we get out of here, sure. I normally never make microwave meals. I prefer to cook. My cast iron skillet has gotten a lot of use lately, says Tails. I can cook a mean cast iron pizza. Only had microwave lunches this week, says Rufus. Okay. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check here. Sadly, it's empty. But on the bright side, this is a very clean trash bin, says Tails. How do I become as optimistic as this kid? What are you looking at? What's the latest, says Amy. Find any clues yet, says Tails. Found a spoon. If we find 2 more, we can dig ourselves out, says Amy. Dig ourselves out on a train, says Tails. Amy says, I'll keep looking. Let's talk. Find any clues yet? Okay. Should we start interrogation? I don't think we have enough. Yeah, okay. Why don't we look around a little more? Gotta be another way out of here. What's this? A rod? That could have potentially broken the bookcase shelf thing. It's broken too. Looks to have originally been attached to something. Not sure if it's related to our mystery, but I like spinning it around, so we'll keep it. Stick added to your inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Amy and find out what really happened. Alright, come on, Amy. What's the latest? Amy, we believe you're hiding something from us, says Tails. Boom. What? You accuse me on my own birthday? How dare you? Rufus, this isn't going to be easy, is it? I've been stuck in here just like the two of you. What in the world do you think I'm doing? Amy was awake before Tails and I were. What could she have done in that time? Microwaved a chili dog, attempted to escape, murdered a suspect. There was no one here other than you and Tails. Are either of you murdered? Plus, Amy and I are roles that can't be murderers. Some rethinking is in order. What could she have done in that time? Attempted to escape? I don't think you were sitting idly while Rufus and I were knocked out. You attempted to escape the closet. Prove it. Show me evidence that I attempted to escape or help me search for a way out. Do we have evidence to prove that? Let me step you through this, Rufus. First, find the correct piece of evidence from your inventory. Once that has been deduced, we must form our argument to fight back. Alright, let's do it. What proves she attempted? Maybe this? I'm not quite sure this will convince Amy. Let's give it another try. This one? What, some damage on the shelf is supposed to prove something it fell over? Damage makes sense. You have no argument here, you're grasping, says Amy. Oof, okay, Tails, what now? Well, now we have this train of thought. How does the crack on the shelf relate to Amy? So now I have to explain myself? Well, you see, when I get stumped, I like to think, what would Sonic do? Sonic's a force to be reckoned with. He's always running forward, collecting rings, crushing badniks. He never loses. Like an endless runner game. I play a lot of those on my phone. Tails says, sure, whatever works. Just close your eyes and think. What would Sonic do? Find your argument. Alright, let's prove we're not grasping. Let's follow the train of thought and fire a comeback, like Sonic would do. Okay. Sure, the shelf fell, but there's nothing around for the shelf to fall into. You're telling me on a train this well kept that the damage was here before we arrived? Amy. Ew. Well, I believe someone is responsible for hitting the shelf. You just said nothing was around for the shelf to fall into. What was the shelf hit with then? The stick. What is that? A stick? You truly believe a stick could do this kind of damage? Alright. Alright, got it. Barely. You're right, a stick can't do this kind of damage to the shelf on its own, says Rufus. But if it's attached to something, it could, like, let's say, a hammer, says Tails. Amy, Tails, this isn't a stick at all, is it? This is actually the handle to your Pico Pico hammer, says Tails. Amy, Rufus says, you attempted to hit the shelf out of the way, but you failed. The handle to your hammer snapped right off. Amy, So as you both said, I tried to get us all out with my hammer, but I failed. I gave the shelf one big whack and the handle ripped right off. I figured it was no big deal and tried to hide it, but I suppose my embarrassment got the better of me. She does look genuinely sorry about the situation. I never expected your hammer to snap like that, Amy, said Tails. It was one of my backups. It's a little lighter to carry around. I didn't think I'd need it, said Amy. Well, lucky for you, I'm a detective, and I dabble as a mechanic. Let me see both pieces of the hammer, said Tails. Just tighten things here. A little elbow grease there, and fixed. Tails, thank you, says Amy. According to my calculations, if you hit the shelf right here, should do the trick, says Tails. Alright, stand back. The shelf completely shattered. Incredible. We did it, we're free, says Amy. Great job, let's get out of here, says Tails. Tails, wait, is that... It can't be... Sonic! Someone murdered my darling Sonic? Says Amy. Looks like the game's begun. I'm finding out who did this at once. Tails. Amy, wait. I want to figure out who did this too. Tails, wait for me. Rufus, ... What a whirlwind, I'm exhausted already. That was really convincing, Sonic. Uh-oh. Sonic? Body numb, can't move. What are you saying? I don't understand. I just need to rest. Sonic? Sonic? Is he actually hurt? He's not moving. Are these wounds on him genuine? My hand's on his wrist, but I don't sense pulse. Am I doing this right? What in the world is going on? Is this part of the murder mystery, or is this serious? Sonic! Sonic! Oh no. Oh no. I feel myself panicking. Calm down, Rufus. What do I do? Need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood. These guests are incredibly renowned, which means they must be remarkably rich, says the conductor. So I leave their care to you, Rufus, my favorite employee. Surely you won't let me down on this last ride. Rufus, I need to catch up to Amy and Tails and get to the bottom of this. Even if this is part of the game, I just can't risk it. Keep everyone safe, conductor. You'll see. The murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. we're in the saloon car. Whoa, look at this place. Amy, are you here? Tails, I've looked around. I don't see her. I think Amy's already gone on ahead. Seems she's really excited. Do you need something from me? Says Tails. Yeah, just a question, really. How do I put this? What if Sonic is actually hurt? Says Tails. She's laughing? Sonic doesn't go down so easily. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him, says Tails. We're just all really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about, promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange spots. He's fine. It's making a lot of sense, but I can't shake what Sonic said to me. Is this really part of the murder mystery game, or is there something deeper happening? Need more evidence to figure out what's going on. Can I tag along with you? It's my job to keep an eye on you. If you don't mind, is it cool if I tag along with you? Oh, of course, sure. Oh, if I ever need a snack, you've got me. Fair. As I said, the best detectives has sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum, though, just know it's because, where's my lore card? The last guy to work a case with me ditched our practice to join the evil Dr. Eggman. Not a proper detective without baggage. This is true. You varmints, says Knuckles. Ah, Knuckles, okay. What are y'all doing in my saloon? He's trying so hard to stay in character. Knuckles, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic. I can see that. Amy moseyed through and told me all about it. Cough. Enough of that. Wonder how long he kept that voice up for Amy. We were wondering if you could tell us what you're up to before the murder. Anything to help us establish your alibi and... Nope, I have nothing to tell either of you. Leave me alone. He's obviously agitated about something, but why take it out on us? I know better than to argue with Knuckles, so it would seem we're on our own, says Tails. Rufus, we need to figure out what Knuckles is up to while we're all apart. Let's investigate for clues and then interrogate. Right, let's do it. Clearly, we won't be able to give the game Super Monkey Ball a try. Rufus says, do we think it broke when the train sped up? The damages look more to be caused from punches. Who could have done that? Tails, ... Rufus, ... Knuckles, what are you two looking at me for? Smashed arcade is added to your inventory. Decent cash reward for finding this robot. Maybe I'll keep an eye out. Poor Omachoa. Hate to see them like this. What did they do? Medical malpractice, says Tails. Interesting. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. Sadly, this one's empty as well. I'm starting to think your theory on something always being hidden in the trash is flawed, says Tails. Only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith, says Rufus. So as I say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Haha. I think Tails is ignoring me. Rufus, this is interesting, says Tails. What is it? Just a few used cups? Sure, but why are there 3? Knuckles was really thirsty. Rufus, this one has lipstick on the rim. That's not Knuckles' color at all. Someone else must have been here. Should log this. Use cups added to inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Knuckles and find out what really happened. I told you to leave me alone. I like your hat. Knuckles, are you blushing? I said leave me alone. Doesn't look like he's used to being complimented. Did you just adjust your hat a bit so we can see it better, says Tails. I said leave. Let's start that interrogation. Knuckles, Rufus, and I need to determine what you were doing the hour the murder took place. I already told you, buzz off. You're not getting anything out of me. Thankfully, we don't need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious. It is? We have evidence, too. We do? Rufus, just take a good look at our inventory. What was distracting Knuckles? The arcade machine. Ha! What makes you think I touched it? Ooh, that's tough. Well, you see, you have no argument here. You are weak. Rufus, let's follow that train of thought again, shall we? Alright, my bad. Alright, got it that time. Boom. This isn't a tough one, Knuckles, says Tails. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because, says Rufus, Super Monkey Ball is your favorite game. The arcade cabinet is covered in punches. Your hero was found at the scene. Is Super Monkey Ball his favorite? Well, Super Monkey Ball has adrenaline pumping monkey ball action. This proves nothing about the current situation. May have been off the mark there. Let me try again. Arcade machine. What evidence do you have that the damages are punches? What are you all staring at my hands for? Tails says, Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine, but why? I needed a punching bag and none were available to me. Just a sudden urge to punch, huh? I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us our answer. How will you... I'm on it. Rufus, distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball, says Tails. Bring it on. Oop. Oof, close. The arcade machine is fixed. No, don't look at the scores. Quick, look at the scores. I'm pulling it up now. Oh, what does this tell us? Vector, Knuckles. Vector and Knuckles, 1 point apart. Nothing, obviously. Tells us something massive. Look at the name on the top of the list. It's Vector. He's supposed to be in the library car. Picture is beginning to be painted here. You competed with Vector to see who could get the highest score, and Vector beat you. Knuckles, ... And in frustration, you destroyed the arcade cabinet, says Rufus. Knuckles, grrr. Rufus, he's punching the air in frustration. Knuckles says, "You're guessing. Where's your proof? Where's your evidence?" Knuckles, "Vector is a common name. Prove to me he was here. Prove to me he was here now." Ooh, this is gonna be a doozy. Ooh. Got it. Okay. Rufus stream gear. Now, Rufus, what proves Vector was here with Knuckles? I guess this? No. Thought it was strange there was more than one cup sitting next to you. While you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday, you and Vector enjoyed some drinks playing arcade. It's not like, says Knuckles. It's not, I wasn't, don't tell Amy, says Knuckles. I think we're on the right track here. It's as you say, Vector popped in at the top of the hour wanting to play the arcade machine with me, says Knuckles. We went back and forth trying to figure the game out, but when we did, he competed for the highest score. When he bested me, I destroyed the machine. No proof of his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in. Honest, I didn't want to be caught. And that's my story and alibi. I've already told an abridged version of this to Amy. Boy, this friend group has a lot of pride issues. Well, that explains one of the used cups. But what of the cup with the lipstick mark? Knuckles, ... Rouge was in here, too. It's inconsequential, not worth mentioning, says Knuckles. She searched around for something but failed and made fun of our game and left. Obnoxious, that one, says Knuckles. But you offered her a drink, apparently, says Tails. Listen, I don't know why she showed up, and I've told you everything that happened before the train sped up. Are you not satisfied? Will you two relent, says Knuckles. I'm understanding the scenario. Vector visited to play games, Rouge couldn't find something and left, and Knuckles destroyed the machine. That all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our actually, says Tails. It's not everything, is it, Knuckles? Rufus. Knuckles. I want to step back to something I noticed. One more name on that high score list doesn't make sense. Rufus, can you take a look one more time? An odd name on the high score list. What is Tails talking about? Vector and Knuckles. Toast, apple, bread, bagel, candy, ultim? I'd say ultim seems pretty weird. All the other names have a food theme, but this one, yeah. Who here goes by ultim? You may not know Rufus, but there is someone here that goes by the title. The ultimate life form. There's really someone here that goes by that. Nothing sneaks by you, does it, bud? Says Knuckles. Vector and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by. So Shadow is here too. He taught us the game and was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying, says Knuckles. You all immediately had to compete, huh, says Tails. Gave me this before he left, says Knuckles. Ooh, a key. Shadow told me to lock the door and to not open it for anyone, then he left. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him, saw no one else after locking the door. That's the honest truth, says Knuckles. So when Amy came through here not too long ago, did you open the door for her? Says Rufus. No, I think she has some sort of key too. That's right, the conductor gave her that special birthday key. Well, I have a lot of questions, says Tails. What happened in the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors, and what was Rouge searching for? I don't know, they didn't tell me, even though I asked for that cowboy accident. Gonna have to find them and ask them yourselves. Alright. Yeah, that was a lot of information. Alright. As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We'll only know for sure when we confirm things with Vector. Fair enough, the library is the next car. I'll open the lock for you. Give whoever KO'd Sonic an earful for me, Detective Tails and Butler. Liked it better when he wasn't talking to us. Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Rufus. Let's head to the library, says Tails. On it! This is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs. Rufus. Coming. Ah, the bowl of assorted nuts, the classic saloon snack. Crunch, 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 kind of bland. Seems like someone licked all the salt off them. What? Ugh, tooey. Maybe they're just unsalted. Okay, so we go over here. Ready to mosey down to the next car? No way, dang nabbit. Or you got it, partner. Wait a second. I guess the investigation can wait a little long. Ah, I wanted to see if that would be an arcade game. Let's get a drink. The robotic arms here are really helpful. What's the arm doing to my hair? You fixed it up a bit. It's incredible. What interesting tech. Should I fear for my job? Alright, let's go. Onward. Library cart. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. Amy says, I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Already? Before you go, SBO and I wanted to give you your presents, says Vector. My presents, says Amy. You're both too sweet. Thank you. Vector, it seems we have more guests, says SBO. Amy, there you are, says Tails. Found any leads yet? Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl, says Amy. She knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you. And quick. But how are you going to leave? The door to the next car is locked. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl. The birthday girl has a master key. Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key, says Tails. Of course, it's a birthday privilege, says Vector. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye, says Amy. SBO says, Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say, says Vector. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer, says Tails. And I'm, here to ask if anyone's hungry. Yeah. Starved, I'd kill for a chicken parmesan right about now. Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now, says Tails. I'm Vector the Butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. And I'm SBO the Poet. Poetry, a resonant message from poet to reader meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some? Sure, teardrops in the spring, can you hear me sing? La la la, dee 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 dee. Tails, ... Was that it? Says Vector. I have more if you like, says SBO. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm satisfied for now, thanks, says Tails. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Rufus and I are here to establish both your alibis, says Tails. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? Oh, sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually, says Vector. When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car. Or Amy told me and SPO to stay. SPO, I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car, says SPO. Vector says, yup. Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup at the saloon car. Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way," at the brochure stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Interesting. Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. SBO says, after Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car. Then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Oh my god, I got my Roomba going in the back here. Thought that was someone vacuuming in the lobby outside. Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. Insist on showing up at Super Monkey Ball. Oh, and showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. Okay. Got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car, says Vector. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car, again locking the door behind him. Strange. Huh. Then returned to the lounge car, where he was meant to be stationed. Okay. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door of the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car, says SPO. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right. Interesting. Okay. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived, asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. Sonic was supposed to be all the way up here, but weren't we? This was where we were stuck. We came out here and Sonic was dead here. And then we went to the saloon and now we're to the library. So my question is, how the heck did Sonic get all the way here without everybody seeing that? Doesn't make sense. Alright, SPO says, and yeah, that's how that happened. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector SPO couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just going to peek around and we'll return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. If you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I got you covered too, says SPO. Alright, they're keeping to their roles. Thanks, guys, says Tails. Their alibis seem solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true, says Tails. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if SPO was actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. So many books on the ground, I wish we had time to pick them all up. Sadly, I have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up, but Rouge pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something. Says Espio. What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books, says Tails. The spines are creasing, they're opening too far, says Tails. This kid feels empathy for everything. Ooh, brochures. There are travel destination ideas like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh. Rufus, look at this, says Tails. There's a couple maps here. Seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look, there's stalactites. Nah, leave it. Oh, yeah, that's fair, says Rufus. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. Alright, let's take a look at this. Okay, so desk here. Rug here. 2 tables. Table. Okay. Let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfy, so plush, puts me right in the mood for a read. Makes me want to take a nap, personally, says Rufus. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. Rufus, no, don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember? I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time. Hang in there. Ooh, that's pretty rough. A cow. Chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, hang in there. I really needed to see this, says Tails. So little Chow's hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety, because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this Chow can stick on his principles and find strength, then I can too, said Tails. No way there was that much thought into this poster, right? Oh, poor thing, that arm is really struggling cleaning up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Just leave it alone to do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best, says Tails. Okay, globe. Globe of our marvelous planet. I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all. I'd love to visit some of the countries, says Rufus. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either, says Tails. Ah, sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there, says Rufus. I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle, says Tails. He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind, thanks, says Rufus. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? Okay, so... Ooh, why this specific book? What's this bright red book, says Rufus. Oh yuck, this reeks of the evil scientist Dr. Eggman, says Tails. Yep, this was Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. Rufus asks, what kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here, says Tails. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet, says Rufus. You may not be wrong, says Tails. Okay. So that's... Ooh. Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books, says Tails, but Sonic needs me. No time for rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through all the book titles excitedly, says Rufus. Like Kid in a Candy Shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd, says Tails. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order, but this one. They're Mirage Express manual. It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Says Tails. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Said Rufus. Huh. Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this. Mirage Express manual is added to your inventory. Something's always sitting in the trash. Let's check, says Rufus. I hate to say it, but there's nothing here, says Tails. Really thought there'd be something. Rufus, are you sad there is nothing in the trash bin, says Tails. No, I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find, says Tails. You really think so? Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic, says Tails. Yeah, okay. These trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it. Rufus, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. Was that supposed to be a compliment? Okay, so we checked out the globe. Did that. Did that. Bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. I actually tried to bring a knife on the train, says Tails. I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer, says Rufus. But what if I hid the knife, says Vector. Tails says, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. You know what? I think we do save here before going into the interrogation. This game's roughly right around 2.5 hours, so I think this is probably as good of a time as any to do a little pause. And then can do the second half kinda, at another time. So